Fast-paced changes backstage are an absolute must for the live shows in Opryland, and it's part of the show that the audience never sees, not until now anyway. Judy Denson has this story from backstage.
How well things go on stage depends largely on how things go behind the scenes.
I think the real show is backstage in some respects because by the time they run off and change and get back on, it's like a three-ring circus.
Where's my coat, Todd? Where's my coat? Where did you put it?
There's no time to lose when a costume is misplaced. It's like the old cliche says, the show must go on, and a real trooper finds a way to make an entrance, even if it's late.
It's kind of funny because not only do I keep the technical things going and coordinated backstage, but it's really a personnel thing, is sensing when they're tired and trying to help them pace themselves, because when you're doing 3 or 4 shows a day all summer long, the age of these performers they're pretty young and they haven't quite got to the point that they know how to pace themselves. So just trying to keep them working and not overstraining or doing too much to harm themselves is the biggest thing.
Hey, the girls don't get pretty. Closing time, yeah. That's when the change starts taking place. It brings the glow to every face of the fallen angels of the backstreet boy, yeah. Take it home.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody's a key person over here. I have found that I have to delegate responsibility to everybody, the technicians, the maestro and the orchestra. I try to have all the support personnel, the lighting people, the file spot operators, the offstage technicians are sort of like my eyes and ears because I can't see everything, so I try to keep them tuned into what I like to see in terms of keeping the show intact.
40 seconds,
in my opinion, talent, a lot of people have talent, but I have what I call troopers. And some troopers, their talent can be marginal, but what they do on and off stage in terms of picking up, like if a microphone stand falls over, the real trooper will go over and find a place to pick that up and set it and keep the show going. If someone drops a line or if there's an injury on stage during the show, a lot of times they'll pick up that line or pick up that solo without being instructed to. So it's really the minor things that they do in supporting the show, and which really keeps the morale up and makes a difference between a good show and a mediocre show.
over and over, time by time. Carry the children, lifting the shoulder, side by side. Rolling the golden bird, is another number 2. Side, 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 side.
We'll go from backstage to onstage with Carol Sheehan right after this.
You did that so well.
I thought so.